myself. Now, a lot of people get burnt in the process of delegating at some point in their past, and so they choose, I'm not going to delegate anymore. I'm just going to do it all myself. That's not right. You need to be a smart delegator. You know, I talked to you a lot about Mark Twain's quote, "Eat the frog first." And his actual quote is something like this, that if you'll eat a live frog first thing in the morning, nothing worse will happen to you the rest of the day. And I say he's right. If I ate a live frog first thing in the morning, what could go worse, right? And so I challenge you a lot. If you listen to my videos or you follow my podcast or we're connected on Instagram, you hear me talking a lot about making yourself do those things you wouldn't normally do. And on a very practical level, first thing every day, right? And then on a bigger macro level, I am constantly pushing myself because I want to grow and I want to get better. I'm going to eat the frogs first. I want the results, but results don't come until I do the difficult things required to get those results. Now, we talk a lot about delegating, and I talk to you a lot about delegating because I believe in it. I think if you're going to grow your company, if you're going to grow your ministry, if you want your influence to grow, you've got to surround yourself with other people, and you've got to build a team, which requires you to delegate. But the problem is, I talk about delegating. If you're not intentional, you will delegate to the wrong people, you'll go at it the wrong way, and it can backfire. So I want to talk to you today about when delegating backfires and how you make sure that doesn't happen in your life and in your ministry, in your company, in your life work, whatever it is that you do. When something backfires, when delegation backfires, I end up having to carry all the weight. I end up having to clean up this mess. I end up taking things back, and I have more problems on my hands than if I would have just done it myself. Now, a lot of people get burnt in the process of delegating at some point in their past, and so they choose, I'm not going to delegate anymore. I'm just going to do it all myself. That's not right. You need to be a smart delegator. Now, I'd love to take the credit for these 4 points I'm going to share with you, but I can't. They come from Andy Stanley. And he has 4 processes or steps when you delegate. When you find someone and you think, you know what, this is somebody who can help me, he says you need to go through these 4 steps. Because here's the thing, you don't find somebody and then hand them everything. Here's the key, run with this whole thing. You don't know them. So you've got to make sure that you are a smart delegator, and it starts, Andy says, number 1, with the process of investigating. So you find someone, and then you give them an assignment. Like, would you investigate this and report back? Now, if they never report back, guess what? That's a good sign that this isn't probably the kind of person that I'm going to delegate much to, at least important things. But what happens if you give a project and you say investigate and they come right back? They come back when they say they're going to, and they come back with what you've asked plus. Wow. Okay, I'm ready to go to the next level with this person. So phase 1 or step 1 is investigate. Step 2 is informed progress. In other words, now I'm going to give you a job, but I'm not going to give it to you entirely. I want you to report back every couple days. I want you to report back once a week and let me know how things are progressing. This gives me a chance to step in if I need to. It gives me a chance to give advice or counsel or to redirect because I'm not trusting them with the entire process. They are reporting back on their progress. So this is informed progress, step 2. Now, if they do really well with this, and with that informed progress, they're able to do something, I'm going to take them to level 3, and that is informed results. Andy Stanley says informed results is when you don't have to I trust you to investigate, and I trust you with the progression of getting things done. But I want you to get back with me and inform me of the results. Tell me how things are going. I don't need to hold your hand every other day or every week, but I want to know when you're done, how did it go, right? Let me know what worked, what didn't, informed results. Finally, step 4 of delegating, Andy says, is ownership. And that is somebody has made it through all 3 steps. They have proven that they are capable, that they are trustworthy, that they understand your heart. They understand the way you like things to be done. They understand the end goal. And so now I'm going to make them an owner. Now, you know what? I trust them. They have proven themselves to me, and they are an owner in the process. Don't make the mistake of wanting to build a ministry or build a brand or launch a product and find someone and immediately make them an owner, right? They need to prove themselves out to you. You need to get to know each other. You need to understand how each of you think and how you work. And once they have proven they can investigate and they can inform you on the progress and inform you on the results, then they become an owner. If you really want to take your ministry or your organization to a new level, if you want to go to a new level as a leader, you've got to build a team around you of people that you have delegated to, right? And constantly be looking for people. Here's an eat the frog first. Who this week can you find to delegate to? Who is it you can start building some relationships with and ask them to join your team? Don't wait for people to come to you. You go to them. Too many of us sit back and we wait for people to come and knock on our door. They're not going to do that. You've got to find them. You've got to go out and build relationships. You've got to equip people on your team to go build relationships and find people that we can delegate to. Learn to delegate. You've heard it said, many hands make light work. And you need this. If you do it all yourself, you're going to burn out. You're going to get tired. You're going to dry up. You only have so many hours in a day. You're going to find yourself hitting your capacity really quick. So build a team. Build a team. Got it? That's a frog I want you to eat today. Go do it.